Engineer Brex's personal log, stardate 55310.5. We returned to Starbase 12, and Admiral Liu informed us that the entire Dauntless crew is being transferred to the Sovereign. Getting a Sovereign-class ship, that's a huge leap for a fourth assignment. Only Commander LaForge has had the luxury of tinkering with this design. Until now. The ship itself is wondrous, but it took me a year and a half to get the Dauntless running like I wanted. I'm just getting started with the Sovereign. But, as the legendary Montgomery Scott once said, there's nothing like the impossible to bolster one's miraculous reputation.
Captain on the bridge. Sir, we've completed the first pass of all ship essential systems. There are quite a few loose screws, as Chief Brex put it.
Loose screws, nuts, and bolts, Commander.
Incoming message from Admiral Liu. On screen.
Greetings, Captain, and congratulations on your new command. I see you've already settled in. Because of your outstanding service, you and your crew have been selected to lead the investigation into the destruction of Vesuvi. You've been given command of the Sovereign to help in this task. Treat her well. The Sovereign is a fine ship, the first in her class. We refitted her after 5 years in mothballs and commissioned her for this assignment. The Sovereign was a prototype ship, fitted with an experimental shield system which failed during initial field tests. Before you begin, you'll need to take your new ship out on a shakedown cruise. It will give us an opportunity to work out any bugs in the enhanced deflector dish, upgraded sensor palettes, and her regenerative shield system. The Sovereign is equipped with more powerful quantum torpedoes, in addition to the standard photons. Use these sparingly, Captain, as Starbase 12 will be unable to resupply your quantums until a shipment arrives from Earth. Commander Larson has your checklist for the shakedown. I believe you will find it an adequate test of your systems. When you've completed your cruise, return to Starbase 12. Take good care of the Sovereign, Captain. She's a lot of ship, but I'm confident you can handle her. Liu out.
I have our checklist, Captain. Running startup sequence now.
Main systems powering up, Captain.
Impulse and warp engines online.
Main deflector and sensor subsystems online.
Weapons and targeting systems online.
We are being hailed. On screen.
Sovereign, you're cleared to leave for your shakedown cruise.
Ready to leave space dock on your orders.
Take us out, Ensign. 1/4 impulse.
Aye, aye, Commander. Ahead 1/4 impulse. We have cleared space doors.
Our first item is testing the warp drive. We should plot a course for Savoy 1.
Your orders, sir. Course laid in. Yes, sir. We've arrived in the Savoy system.
Just a bit shaken.
That ride was a little rough, Chief. Can you do anything about it?
I think so, Commander. It's the inertial dampeners. One of our graviton generators is operating at 20 millicochrans less than the standard IDF system output. I'll run a diagnostic on it later to track down the problem. I'll be down in main engineering bringing another generator online to compensate. The ride should be much smoother next time.
Your orders, Captain. Course laid in. Aye, aye. We've arrived at Savoy 1, Captain.
Are we clear to test the tactical systems now?
The weapon systems are the next item on our checklist, Lieutenant, but let's follow procedure, shall we? Mr. Diaz, sensors online. Has the phaser range target been towed to its position?
Yes, Commander.
Captain, we should test our sensors by scanning asteroid Amagon for
Your orders, sir.
compositional analysis.
Initiating scan.
Captain?
The asteroid is comprised of some nickel
Your orders, sir?
and something else.
Something else? Hardly a scientific appraisal.
I can't tell, Commander. The nickel easily stands out, but the sensors are having trouble identifying the rest of the asteroid's composition. It's like all my readings are being bounced back at me.
Ensign, hail Chief Brexon Engineering.
On screen.
Yes, Commander?
Chief, we're experiencing problems with the sensors.
I know. I think it's the enhanced deflector.
Doesn't enhanced usually mean better?
It is better in most respects. It has upgraded EM scanners, both wide and narrow angle. The gravimetric distortion package has been updated with the latest imaging data available.
Results, please, Chief.
I'll boost the warp core intermix ratios to generate more power to make full use of the enhanced deflector and the lateral sensor pallets.
Captain, we should test our sensors by scanning the
Much
asteroid
better.
Amagon.
The imaging is clearing up. I'm reading 45% nickel, 22% uranium composite, 13% iron, and 20% ice. Yes,
Sounds
sir?
like we've got our sensors working. Captain, the range is ours.
Your orders, sir?
We should commence phaser testing. When we hit
Loading
the asteroid,
quantum torpedoes, sir.
Savoy Station will send us telemetry we can use to align the targeting
Engaging to
system.
destroy, Captain.
Red alert. Your orders, sir?
Brex, what's going on with my phasers? All the arrays are firing randomly.
I'm working on it. Just keep firing so I can trace the problem.
Sweeping through phaser
I got it.
arcs.
The problem's localized in the phaser function command processor. The rewritable symbolic code algorithms aren't calculating the proper targeting vectors. I'll have to
Captain?
overwrite the old command algorithms and replace them with new ones. That should do it.
Shall we move on to the next item on our checklist? We're scheduled to test quantum torpedoes and regenerative shields next.
Your orders, Captain? Captain, I have another vessel on an intercept course. It's the Geronimo.
Incoming message from the Geronimo, sir.
Open a channel, Ensign.
Aye, sir. On screen.
Greetings, Commander. Oh, I mean, Captain. I'm Captain Gregory McRae. It looks like we're just in time.
On time. I'm sorry, Captain McRae. I'm not sure what you mean.
For your tactical systems tests. We could help you out with a wee exercise for both our crews.
Just what exercise did you have in mind?
You can't expect to test those systems properly on a few floating rocks. What you need is a moving target, one that'll bite you back.
Is that a challenge, Captain McRae?
Aye, Commander. That would be the proper term for it, a challenge. So what you say to a little friendly war game?
I'm not sure what the correct protocol is here, Captain, but we're ready if you want to take on the Geronimo.
Excellent, Captain. I'll have my tactical officer switch to simulation mode immediately. Shall we begin?
That's fine, Captain McRae. We'll
Yes,
be
Captain.
ready for you. Felix, switch to tactical simulation mode.
Aye, Commander. Simulation mode activated.
Entering combat simulation. Weapons are set to 1/1000th power. Loading dummy Mark IV torpedo casings.
Ready to engage,
Engaging
sir.
to destroy, Captain.
Yes, Captain?
Moving into attack range. Yes, Captain? Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
Auxiliary
Moving
power
into
is
attack
at
range.
50%.
Sir, their aft shield is draining.
Yes, sir? I have nothing to add, Captain.
Sweeping through phaser arcs. Yes, sir?
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Nice hit, Captain. We'll see if we can return the favor.
Moving into attack range.
Impressive ship you have there, but I fight to the bitter end.
Sweeping through phaser arcs. Moving into attack range.
Sovereign, you're really taxing my patience. I've got simulated
Target hull
damage
integrity at
reports flooding in
50%.
from all decks.
Sweeping through phaser arcs. Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
The Geronimo has been destroyed. Ending simulation.
A good match, Captain. Try to remember it takes more than a big gun to win a shootout. Experience and skill will always triumph.
2 Klingon birds of prey decloaking dead ahead. One of them appears to be Captain Draxon's ship, the Rankoof.
Their weapons are set to simulation mode as well.
Is this part of the exercise?
Sir, message from the Klingons.
Allies, we could not resist the opportunity to join your brave games. Let us dispense with the formalities and test our true mettle under fire.
Well then, this ought to even the odds a bit.
Your
No
orders,
problem.
Captain?
The more the merrier.
Stow it, Chief. Just keep everything in proper order and record the amount of simulated damage we do to those ships.
Aye, Commander. Entering combat simulation. Weapons are set to 1/1000th
Your orders,
power.
sir?
Loading dummy Mark IV torpedo casings.
Ready to engage, sir.
Yes, Captain? Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Yes, sir? Your orders, sir? If we redirect power
Sweeping
to the
through
impulse
phaser
engines,
arcs.
we should be able to compete with those fast Klingon ships.
Your orders, Captain? I'd suggest concentrating our firepower on a single ship. We may be outnumbered, but we have them outgunned. Moving into attack range.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Sweeping through phaser arcs. Lining up forward torpedo tubes. Falling back for an attack run. Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Their bottom shield is draining, sir. Target hull integrity at 75%.
Yes, Captain? moving into attack range.
They're wearing you down. Reassign more power to your shields.
Your orders, sir? Your orders, sir? If we redirect power to the impulse engines, we should be able to compete with those fast Klingon ships.
The raft shield has failed, Captain.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Oh, congratulations, Captain.
Captain?
It looks like they picked the right person for the job. I'm not ashamed to say you've given us the right beating. We're standing down. Good luck with the Klingons.
Captain? Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
Their forward shield
Captain?
is draining.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Do we play too rough for you, Captain? Our enemies will not play with you at all.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes. Falling back for an attack run. Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
That hit destroyed our ship, ending simulation.
Incoming message
Yes,
from
Captain?
the Klingons.
Does Starfleet concede victory? Perhaps we will meet again on the field of battle. Until that day comes, you will do well to hone your skills in combat. Kapla!
The Klingon ships have left the system.
That's a hell of a way to test a new ship at the end of its shakedown cruise.
Ensign, open a channel. Captain McCrae, what's your status?
All's well, Sovereign, but I still want a rematch sometime. I think fortune favored you today. Our systems are coming back online. I'll see you back at the
Captain?
starbase.
The Geronimo has left the system.
That completes our checklist, Captain. I'm sorry we let you down, Captain, but the crew is new to the Sovereign. I'm sure our performance in the next test will be up to par. I will relay our current status to Starfleet Command.
Incoming message from Starfleet. On screen.
Greetings, Captain. I see from your first officer's report that everything on the Sovereign is in working order. The relief efforts in the Vesuvi system are still proceeding. Now that our people are safe, we've sent in a science vessel to try to determine what caused the solar pulse. The USS Berkeley, under command of Captain Elizabeth Haley, is leading the investigation with the help of Commander Data from the Enterprise. Because of extremely high radiation levels, they've been having difficulty in penetrating the residual gas clouds. The more powerful shielding on the Sovereign will be helpful in the investigation. Commander Data will join you to assist the science team in the search for the cause of the incident. Rendezvous with the Berkeley in the Vesuvi system. Once Commander Data is on board, he will give you further instructions. Liu out.
Captain? Course laid in. Yes, sir. We've arrived in the Vesuvi system, sir.
Sir, I'm reading a Romulan warbird on the other side of the planet. It looks like she's preparing to warp.
Track its course.
Aye, Commander. One moment. The warbird is heading to the Vesuvi dust cloud.
That's the same way we're going. Let's follow.
Course laid in for the dust cloud. Yes, Captain? Aye, aye. We've arrived at the outer edge of the dust cloud, sir.
There's no sign of the Warbird.
The USS Berkeley is nearby. Shall I hail them? Yes, Captain? Channel open.
Yes, Captain?
Your orders, Captain.
Greetings, Captain. I'm Elizabeth Haley, Captain of the Berkeley. I'm glad you're here. Commander Data is prepared to beam over.
Commander Data has beamed aboard, sir.
It's been frustrating trying to wade through the dense cloud of radiation and dust left from the Vesuvi event. I'm sure you'll have greater success with your newly enhanced deflector and sensor palettes. This star gave every indication it was going to last another 10 billion years. We hoped that by scanning some of the ejected surface debris from the face of the star, we might be able to piece together what happened. I believe Commander Data can elaborate.
Yes, I can. We managed to triangulate possible locations of the star's debris, but were unable to get close enough to scan the dust cloud with any success.
Welcome aboard, Commander. Have a seat.
Thank you. To continue, as we went deeper into the cloud, radiation levels increased and were a constant drain on the shields. After 3 attempts, the Berkeley fell back to its current position and contacted Starfleet for a ship with stronger shielding.
We're hoping the Sovereign can get in there and collect the information we need to further our studies.
Chief, what do you think?
Well, it'll definitely be a balancing act, Commander. The radiation will be a significant drain on the Sovereign's shields, but I think I can buy us enough time to scan for the star's debris.
Great. We're transmitting the information we've already gathered to you now. I'm confident you and Commander Data will be able to finish the job.
Thank you, Captain. I'm receiving the data now.
I look forward to seeing your results. We'll see you when you get back. Haley out.
I have isolated 4 regions of the dust cloud that might contain stellar debris from the face of the star. They are entered into the con.
Confirmed. Courses to 4 nav points have been plotted. We can go to any of these points to begin our search.
Then we're set. Shall we head in, Captain? Captain? Yellow alert, shields up.
Yes, sir? Yes, sir. Entering the dust cloud.
Captain, there are several debris fragments in the area that could be matter from the star's surface. We should scan them.
Captain?
Yes, sir? Yes, sir.
Captain?
Your orders, sir. Intercept course plotted.
Captain, there are several debris fragments in the area
Shields
that could
are
be
at
matter from the
75%.
star's surface. We should scan them.
Yes, Captain. Initiating scan.
Sensors indicate this is a cluster of inert matter and not stellar debris.
Yes, Captain?
Your orders, sir. Intercept course plotted.
Your orders, Captain?
Your orders, Captain. Initiating scan.
Captain?
Sensors indicate this is a cluster
Your orders,
of inert
sir.
matter and not stellar debris.
Yes, sir.
Captain? We should conduct a thorough search of the dust cloud.
Your orders,
Captain.
sir?
The debris we are looking for could be located at any one of the nav points.
We have to find this stellar debris quickly. Our shields will only protect us from the radiation
Your
for
orders,
so long.
Captain?
Yes, sir? Intercept course plotted.
Yes, sir? We must continue our search
Captain,
until we find
there
the
are
star's
several
debris.
fragments in the area that could be matter from the
Yes,
star's
Captain?
surface. We should scan them.
Initiating scan.
Sensors indicate this is a remnant of one of the planets. This is not the stellar debris we are looking for.
Yes, sir?
Your orders, sir. Intercept course plotted.
Your orders, Captain. Initiating scan.
Sensors indicate this is a remnant of one of the planets. This is not the stellar debris we are looking for.
Captain?
Yes, Captain? Intercept course plotted.
Shields are at 50%.
Captain, there are still fragments which have not yet been scanned. One of them could be the stellar debris we are looking for.
Your orders, sir?
Captain. Initiating scan.
Captain?
Shields are at 50%.
Sensors indicate this is a cluster of
Yes,
inert
sir?
matter and not stellar debris.
Your orders, sir. Initiating scan. I'm not reading anything new, Captain.
Your orders, sir?
Your orders, Captain.
Shields are at 50%.
Initiating scan.
Sensors indicate this is a cluster
Captain?
of inert matter and not stellar debris.
Your orders, sir. Yes, sir.
Captain, we have scanned all the debris and fragments in this vicinity. I suggest we try another area of the dust cloud.
Shields are at 50%.
Your orders, Captain?
Yes, Captain? Intercept course plotted.
Your
Captain,
orders, Captain.
There are several debris fragments in the area that could be matter from the star's surface. We should scan them.
Shields are at
Initiating
50%.
scan.
Sensors indicate this is a remnant of one of the planets. This is not the stellar debris we are looking for.
Captain, radiation reaching critical levels. Your orders, sir? Captain, radiation reaching critical levels.
Your orders, sir. Intercept course plotted.
Your orders, sir? Aye, Captain. All stations, damage report.
Our forward
Impulse
shield
engines
is draining.
are fully functional. Warp engines fully functional, Captain.
Phaser array is fully functional. Torpedo system is fully functional,
reaching
Captain.
critical levels.
Tractor beam is fully functional, Captain.
Sensor system is fully functional.
Hull integrity at 100%. Shields are at 25%.
Yes, Captain. Initiating scan. Our scanners are reading the stellar matter's composition. High levels of hydrogen and some helium, but very little iron or other heavy elements.
Captain, we have located the stellar debris from the Vesuvi star, as we suspected. Supernovas occur naturally when the heavier elements created by solar fusion suffocate the reactions in a star. The resulting solar pulse was created by bringing the star to the threshold of collapse. This event had to have been caused by an outside force. Once we return to the Berkeley, I can run advanced simulations on the information we have gathered and create a profile of what might have occurred.
Sir, we're receiving an emergency distress call from the Berkeley. The transmission is pretty garbled, but I think I can clean it up a bit.
Unknown vessels are disabled and we have sustained heavy damage. Please assist. Message repeats. Mayday, Mayday. This is the USS Berkeley to all. We are under attack from unknown vessels.
The Berkeley is not a combat vessel, Captain. I recommend we return to our position immediately.
Do we have everything we need, Mr. Diaz?
Affirmative, Commander. All readings have been cataloged.
Captain? Yes, sir.
Shields are at 50%.
Yes, Captain?
Captain, radiation reaching critical levels.
Captain, we must return to the Berkeley's position immediately.
We are being hailed. On screen.
Sovereign, thank heaven you came back. You must have frightened off whoever attacked us.
We are leaving the dust cloud.
Can you identify the attacker, Captain Haley? Captain?
Negative, Commander. The radiation and dust completely blocked them from our sensors. There was no sign of their approach until they were on us. We're operating on emergency power, and our long-range communications are offline. You'll have to notify Starfleet of our situation.
Why would anyone attack a lightly armed science vessel?
To frighten it away from the area, perhaps. It could be there is something here someone does not want us to find.
Then why not attack us? We were closer to the core.
To draw the Sovereign back here, away from the stellar debris. I surmise the information we gathered will prove very useful in solving this mystery.
Sir, we should contact Starfleet and inform them of the Berkeley situation. Yes, sir? I've informed Admiral Liu of our progress. Yes, sir? Stand by.
Yes, sir. Initiating
She's
scan.
responding.
Captain, I've received the data on the stellar material you found and assigned a team to analyze it. The Federation is most disturbed by
I'm
your
not
discovery.
picking up anything else, Captain.
The fact that the Vesuvi star did not come to its end by natural causes is a matter of utmost concern. I've been given assurances that the Federation is putting the highest priority into the research of your data. I'll keep you apprised. I've sent a recovery team to assist the Berkeley. If you feel she can hold out till their arrival, I want you to track down the attackers. An unprovoked attack on a Federation science vessel is a serious matter and must not go unanswered. We cannot allow others to assault our ships at will. Use whatever means necessary, Captain. I leave the matter in your hands. Contact me when you have some significant information. Liu out.
Sensors indicate the unknown vessel entered the dust cloud. Its engines have left trace subspace distortion pockets in their wake. I have plotted a new waypoint into the con.
New craft entering the area. It's the relief vessel that will take the Berkeley home.
Very well. Captain,
yes, sir?
Now that the Nightingale has arrived, we can begin the hunt for their attacker.
Your orders, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir? Red alert.
Captain?
Your orders,
Entering
sir?
the dust cloud.
Scanners indicate a small object or device ahead of us,
Captain?
Captain. It's a configuration I'm unfamiliar with.
It appears to be a probe of some sort.
Yes, Captain.
Perhaps we should
I
scan
have
it.
nothing to add,
Initiating scan.
Your orders, sir?
The energy signature is building exponentially. I believe a self-destruct sequence has been activated.
The probe has been destroyed.
Any
Shields
ideas
are
as
at
to what it was doing
75%.
here?
Perhaps an intelligence probe, left to gather information about us. The probe was composed mostly of silicate, which is uncommon to say the least.
It is also possible another race is investigating the recent occurrences in the Vesuvi system, just as we are.
There isn't much we can do about it now. We can't be distracted from our mission.
Based on readings from this region, I have plotted the possible destination of the unknown vessel that attacked the Berkeley.
I've added the new coordinates to the con, sir. Yes, Captain? Yes, sir. We are leaving the dust cloud.
I am no longer detecting any sign of the alien ship.
Your orders, Captain?
I am sorry, Captain, but I lost the trail.
Wait a minute. I'm detecting the remains of a ship. It appears to be what's left of a Romulan warbird.
No
Your
doubt
orders,
the
sir?
same ship that
Your
attacked
orders,
the
Captain.
Berkeley did this as well.
Initiating scan.
It must have been a powerful ship to destroy a Romulan warbird.
I'm not picking up anything else, Captain.
2 Romulan warbirds have just exited warp. They are powering weapons.
We're receiving a message from the Romulans. On screen.
This is Captain Terek of the Romulan Empire. So, the Federation now destroys ships and whole systems to stop anyone who dares challenge its rule.
We are not the aggressors here, Captain. We are as baffled by these attacks as you are.
Save your lies and prepare yourself for destruction.
Yes, Captain? Engaging to destroy, Captain.
How may I assist? Captain, I suggest we find cover from the Romulans in the dust cloud.
Falling back for an attack run.
Hailing frequencies open.
Their bottom shield is draining, sir.
Shields are taking the brunt of it, but they can't hold against this for too long.
No response.
We are outnumbered, but the radiation dust cloud could work to our advantage. If
Moving
we
into
withdraw
attack range.
it will be difficult for them to lock weapons.
It will also make it difficult for us, Commander.
What other choice do we have?
I've plotted a course back to the dust cloud, sir.
The top shield has failed.
Falling back for an attack run.
Captain, our attacks are draining their right shield.
Auxiliary power is at 50%.
Moving into attack range.
Impressive, Captain.
Target
Yes,
hull
Captain.
integrity at 75%.
Cancel red alert.
Warbirds. The next time
Yes,
we
Captain?
meet, Captain, you will
Switching to
not
photon
be so
torpedoes, Captain.
fortunate.
Your orders, Captain? We should inform Starfleet of our encounter with the Romulans. Contacting Starfleet. Admiral Liu is responding.
I'm disappointed by your inability to find the Berkeley's attackers, but I'm sure you did your best. However, I'm very impressed with your handling of the encounter with the Romulans, Captain. It is a testament to the skills of you and your crew that you were able to survive an encounter with a superior Romulan force. There were people who said I was unwise to give you the Sovereign, Captain. Those voices are silent now. Your encounter with the Romulans is most disturbing. It appears the Berkeley isn't the only vessel that's been attacked. Other ships in that area have been damaged or destroyed. Some survivors have cited the Cardassians or the Romulans as the aggressors. But most, like the Berkeley, were unable to identify their attackers. I received word from the Cardassian government. They have denied responsibility for the attack on Birunu Station. Their reply states House Arterius has severed connections with the government and gone rogue. These reports of Cardassian and Romulan aggressiveness are leading to a diplomatic crisis. We cannot take action against the Cardassians or the Romulans without proof of some kind. It is imperative we know who is responsible for these attacks. From our intelligence, it appears the majority of the attacks have occurred in 3 systems: the Itari system, the Voltaire system, and the Ziontrades system. Patrol these areas thoroughly, Captain, and watch for any aggressors. Keep me informed of your progress. Liu out.
Your orders, Captain. Course laid in. Yes, sir.
Sir, 2 Romulan warbirds are decloaking directly in front of us.
Red alert, shields up.
We are being hailed, Captain.
Federation ship, surrender or be destroyed.
Captain, why are you challenging us?
Several of our ships have been destroyed or have gone missing in this area. No doubt you are responsible.
Federation ships have come under attack in this area as well. We are investigating.
Do not try to fool us. We are not so easily swayed.
What can we do to prove that we have no hostile intent?
If we are to believe you, drop your shields as a sign of good faith.
Ensign, mute audio.
Aye, sir.
First 2 things they teach you at the Academy. Never drop your shields, and never trust the Romulans.
I have to agree with the Chief, Commander. I don't think it's a good idea.
Admiral Liu mentioned a diplomatic crisis. I recommend we avoid confrontation if possible.
Captain, the choice is yours. Resume audio.
Aye, sir.
Federation ship, you have 60 seconds to comply.
Captain? Cancel red alert.
We are being hailed, Captain.
I may have been wrong about you, Captain. The Romulans and the Federation have not always been on the best of terms, yet you choose to trust us.
Captain, you've been patrolling this area.
We have been in this area for the last several days.
Do you have any information about what is happening here?
We've been tracking a distinct increase in Cardassian activity throughout the Maelstrom. From the evidence we've gathered, I would surmise they are being aided by an unknown source. That is all I know.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Until we meet again, Captain.
The Romulan warbirds are leaving the system.
Can't say I'm sorry to see the hind end of their engines.
We should move on to the next system in our patrol route, Captain.
Yes, sir. Course laid in. Yes, Captain.
Captain, I'm receiving a distress signal from the Ferengi ship, the Kravis.
Where is it coming from?
It
Your
originated
orders,
near
Captain?
Voltaire 1.
Red alert, shields up.
Your orders, Captain. Course laid in. Yes, Captain.
Long-range scans are picking up the Ferengi vessel, sir. The Marauder is under attack by several Galors. One of the Galors has changed course and is headed right for us. Yes, sir? Sir, we have been engaged by a Cardassian Galor. The other 2 Galors are continuing their attack on the Kravis.
The Kravis is outnumbered and outgunned. I don't think she can hold out very long without help.
Yes, Captain?
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 Captain? Lining up forward torpedo tubes. Captain?
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Target hull integrity at 75%.
Captain?
Their top shield has failed.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes. Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Sir, the Kravis has been destroyed.
I'm reporting this to Admiral Liu. I recommend you brace yourself, Captain. She's not likely to be pleased.
Admiral Liu is hailing us.
Put her on screen, Ensign.
Captain, your failure to defend the Kravis has irreparably damaged our relationship with the Ferengi Alliance, and will be noted in your record. Return to Starbase 12 for a new assignment. Liu out.
Sir, 2 Romulan warbirds are decloaking directly in front of us.
Red alert, shields up.
We are being hailed, Captain.
Federation ship, surrender or be destroyed.
Captain, why are you challenging us?
Several of our ships have been destroyed or have gone missing in this area. No doubt you are responsible.
Federation ships have come under attack in this area as well. We are investigating.
Do not try to fool us. We are not so easily swayed.
What can we do to prove that we have no hostile intent?
If we are to believe you, drop your shields as a sign of good faith.
Ensign, mute audio.
Aye, sir.
First 2 things they teach you at the Academy. Never drop your shields, and never trust the Romulans.
I have to agree with the Chief, Commander. I don't think it's a good idea.
Admiral Liu mentioned a diplomatic crisis. I recommend we avoid confrontation if possible.
Captain, the choice is yours. Resume audio.
Aye, sir.
Federation ship, you have 60 seconds to comply.
Yes, Captain? Cancel red alert.
We are being hailed, Captain.
I may have been wrong about you, Captain. The Romulans and the Federation have not always been on the best of terms, yet you choose to trust us.
Captain, you've been patrolling this area.
We have been in this area for the last several days.
Do you have any information about what is happening here?
We've been tracking a distinct increase in Cardassian activity throughout the Maelstrom. From the evidence we've gathered, I would surmise they are being aided by an unknown source. That is all I know.
Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Until we meet again, Captain.
The Romulan warbirds are leaving the system.
Can't say I'm sorry to see the hind end of their engines.
We should move on to the next system in our patrol
Your
route,
orders, Captain. Course laid in. Aye, aye.
Captain, I'm receiving a distress
Yes,
signal
sir?
from the Ferengi ship, the Kravis.
Where is it
Course
coming
laid
from?
in. Yes,
It originated near Voltaire 1.
Long-range scans are picking up the Ferengi vessel, sir. The Marauder is under attack by several Galors. One of the Galors has changed course and is headed right for us.
Captain, perhaps we should raise shields?
Your orders, sir? Red alert, shields
Sir,
up.
we have been engaged by a Cardassian Galor.
Yes, sir?
The other two
Intercept
Galors are
course
continuing their
plotted.
attack on
Captain?
the Kravis. Your
The
orders,
Kravis is
sir?
outnumbered and outgunned. I don't think she can hold out very long without help.
Your orders, Captain? Engaging to destroy, Captain.
Your orders, Captain.
Moving into attack range.
Hailing frequencies open.
Yes, Captain?
No response.
Captain, we have collapsed their bottom shield.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Yes? Your orders, Captain? We require more information before determining who is responsible for the attacks in this area.
Your orders, sir? Yes, sir?
Captain, I have nothing to add, Captain.
Your orders, Captain? Yes, sir. I have nothing to add, Captain.
Target hull integrity at 75%.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes. Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Target hull integrity at 50%.
Falling back for an attack run. Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Their top shield has failed.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes. Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Their left shield is draining, Captain. Target hull integrity at 75%.
Moving into attack range. Captain, the Cardassian ships have withdrawn.
The Marauder captain is hailing us, sir. On screen.
This is Damon Prague of the Kravis. 1,000 thank yous, Federation vessel. Mere Latinum could not express the joy we feel for your charitable acts.
Hello, Damon.
You again, Commander. Well, we are not unhappy to see you with your new expensive vessel.
Expensive and well-armed, Damon. But don't worry, there is no charge for our help.
Excellent. Very well, then. We wish you much good fortune in your journeys. Goodbye.
We could use some information, though. There have been a number of unprovoked attacks in the area, and we intend to put a stop to them.
Ah, yes. As rule of acquisition number 34 states, war is good for business.
Damon Prague.
I am not fool enough to stand between the Federation and its enemies. Ask your questions. I will answer as best I can, and I won't even charge a fee.
We are looking for information about who is behind the attacks. Surely a Damon of your means has information regarding this matter.
I have some sources. They tell me the Cardassians have recently begun a buildup of forces in the area. In fact, we were traveling through this sector with a load of leukocyte ore when we were attacked, without provocation. We tried the standard bribes, but they ignored us. It makes no sense. There are more valuable cargoes than mine to raid.
What about the Romulans? Were they involved?
My sources tell me the Romulans are no more involved than the Federation or Klingons. They are simply here to investigate the recent attacks. Now, if that will be all, we have repairs to make.
We should move on to the next system in our patrol route, Captain.
Captain?
Yes, sir?
That's a friendly target, sir.
Initiating scan.
Holding position.
Your orders, sir? Aye, Captain. All stations, damage report.
Impulse engines are fully functional.
I'm not
Warp
reading
engines
anything
fully
new,
functional, Captain. Your orders,
Phaser
Captain.
array is fully functional. Torpedo system is fully functional, Captain. Tractor beam is fully functional, Captain.
Sensor system is fully functional.
Hull integrity at 100%.
Course laid in.
Shields are at 100%.
Course laid in. Aye, aye.
Captain, I'm detecting several Cardassian and Romulan ships. The Romulans appear to be outnumbered.
Sir, the Romulans are broadcasting a distress call on all frequencies.
Captain, the Romulan warbird is the Cairo, commanded by Captain Tarek.
That's the same warbird that attacked us at Vesuvi.
One of the warbirds is heavily damaged and won't last long. Shall we assist?
After they attacked us?
Starfleet regulations require us to respond to any distress call. Lieutenant, target the lead Cardassian ship and prepare to engage.
Aye, Commander.
Yes, sir?
We are being hailed by the warbird, sir.
Red alert, shields
on
up.
screen.
Yes, sir.
I see you have come
Engaging
to
to destroy,
your
Captain.
Cardassian friends.
Sir, they've cut transmission. Your orders, sir.
Your orders, Captain?
Moving into attack range.
The forward shield is draining.
Yes, Captain. Your orders, Captain?
Yes, sir?
Sweeping through phaser arcs. Your orders, sir?
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Falling back for an attack run. Sweeping through phaser arcs. Lining up forward torpedo tubes. Falling back for an attack run.
Their forward shield is draining.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Target hull integrity at 75%.
Yes, Captain?
Sweeping through phaser arcs. Yes, sir. into attack range.
Sir, we are draining their top shield. Target hull integrity at 75%.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Target hull integrity at 25%.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes. Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Their top shield has failed.
Yes, Captain?
Their hull is
Moving
severely
into
damaged,
attack
sir.
range. Your order, sir?
Their bottom shield is draining, sir.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Captain, we have collapsed their bottom shield. Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Moving into attack range.
Their aft shield has failed, Captain. Integrity at 50%.
Back for an attack run.
Their hull is severely damaged, sir.
Cancel red alert.
We are being hailed by the
Sweeping through
warbird,
phaser
sir.
arcs.
On screen.
Captain, ever since I was a child, I have been taught that no human can be trusted. It seems I was taught incorrectly. I thought you destroyed one of the ships under my command. Since you were in the area, I assumed you were responsible. I misjudged you, Captain. If we cross paths again, you will not find me your enemy. Good day.
The warbird has left the system.
Sir, I am receiving a distress call. It's coming from the Belarus system. I'm putting it on screen.
This is Captain Corbus of the Junka to all ships in range. We are chasing an unidentified craft that attacked us. I invite any combat-worthy vessels to join us in our hunt. Much glory awaits you.
The signal originated near the Belarus system.
The Belarus system is a long way away by maximum warp. I doubt we could get there in time to be of much help. However, we may jeopardize the Federation's relations with the Klingons if we don't go.
Course laid in. Aye, Captain.
Captain, 2 Klingon birds of prey and 1 Vorcha-class cruiser decloaking to starboard.
We are being hailed. On screen.
Ah, an honorable Starfleet warrior. I regret, Captain, you are too late. The enemy got away.
What happened?
We came to this system in search of the Gondev, a bird of prey with whom we lost contact. When we arrived, we encountered a strange vessel. We hailed the ship on all frequencies, but they did not respond.
Were they Cardassians or Romulans?
Neither, Commander.
Who was it, then?
The High Council has declared that information secret. In short, I can't tell you what we saw, but I can tell you this. The vessel wasn't like any ship I've ever seen. Unless, of course,
The Federation is developing a new line of ships they plan on using against the Empire.
That is beneath contempt. We won't dignify that with a response.
Regardless, Captain, we were attacked without provocation and we responded with lethal force.
It turned tail and ran. We followed, but they managed to disable our ships. They may be cowards, but their weapons are incredibly accurate.
Can you maneuver at all, sir?
Repairs are underway. We expect to be operational momentarily.
However, our sensors were also damaged in the attack and we have been unable to locate the Gondev. Will you perform a scan of the area for us?
Yes, sir. Initiating scan.
Yes, Captain?
Captain, our sensors
Yellow
are picking
alert.
up faint
Shields
readings
up.
near one of the asteroids. It appears to be a Klingon bird of prey. We must not have picked it up
Captain?
due to the radiation interfering with our
Intercept course
sensors.
plotted.
Hail the John Ka, Ensign.
What have you found, Captain?
There is a Klingon bird of prey near one of the asteroids. It may very well be the Gondev. We are transmitting the coordinates to you now.
Good. We'll have our engines online in a moment. Are there any life signs?
Commander, scan the derelict ship for life signs.
Sir, there is too much radiation to get a good sensor reading at this distance. We'll need to be within 20 kilometers to scan for life signs.
Captain? Red alert.
Captain?
Your orders, Captain. Initiating scan. There are no life signs. I'm detecting weapons energy residue of a type not in our database. Whatever destroyed it must have been extremely powerful.
Captain, I'm picking up several Cardassian ships warping into the system.
They came back to finish the job.
Believe me, the ships that attacked us were not Cardassian.
The Cardassians are hailing us.
This is Legate Matan, head of House Arterius and commander of the Cardassian fleet in the Maelstrom. You are trespassing in our space and are required to leave. Now.
We are looking for survivors of one of our ships that vanished near here. Tell us where they are.
Cardassians do not capture Klingon crews. They are too primitive to be of any value. If one of my vessels encountered your people, they are now handfuls of dust. Perhaps you wish the same fate.
Insolent Topa!
Topa? Your insult wounds me, Klingon. Since I cannot hope to equal your wit, I shall communicate with you on a level you will understand.
Captain, the Cardassians have opened fire on the Klingons.
Captain? Engaging to destroy, Captain. Moving into attack range. Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Yes, sir?
Captain, the Cardassians have destroyed the Kahless Road. Yes, sir? Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Moving into attack range. Cardassians are hailing us.
Target hull integrity at 50%.
Farewell, Klingon and Federation filth. Next time we meet, I shall cleanse the maelstrom of you.
Moving into attack.
Captain. The coward Matan flees, but he cannot escape.
Yes, Captain?
Main power is at
Initiated
50%.
scan.
Comrades.
Sir, the Jon-Ka has left in pursuit
Picking
of
up
the
the warp
Cardassians.
trails.
Don't
Yes,
they
sir.
know
They're
when to
headed
quit?
toward Belarus 2.
If we don't
Course
follow
laid
them, they'll
in.
likely
Yes,
get themselves
Captain.
killed.
Sir, I have numerous Cardassian contacts. They must have been waiting in ambush. The Jon-Ka is in
Captain?
trouble.
If we don't assist, our alliance with the Klingons could
Adjusting
be
tactics.
jeopardized.
Aye, sir.
Their top shield has failed.
Moving into attack range.
Target hull integrity at 75%.
Captain, one of the Cardassians is turning away. They're running.
Target hull integrity at 50%.
Moving into attack range.
Their top shield has failed.
Moving into attack range.
Captain, we have collapsed their bottom shield.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Target hull integrity at 50%.
Falling back for an attack run.
Their aft shield has failed, Captain. Sir, the right shield has failed.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Sir, their
That's the
aft
last of
shield
the
is draining.
Cardassian ships.
We are being hailed by the Jon-Ka. On screen.
Thank you for your assistance, Captain. The coward, Matan, is not here, but he left a welcoming party for us. You fight bravely and well, Captain. Not a compliment a Klingon often gives a human. I will speak to the Emperor myself and get you the information you need. Until we fight again. Kapla!
It seems clear the Cardassians are instigating the attacks in the area. I will relay our findings to Admiral Lu.
Admiral Lu is responding. On screen, Ensign.
Thank you for the information, Captain. I'm pleased we finally know who is behind these attacks. I am particularly pleased with your handling of the Romulans. I believe Starfleet Command made a good choice putting you in command of the Sovereign. A commendation will be noted in your records. Return to Starbase 12 for your next assignment.
Your orders, sir? Cancel red alert.
Your orders, Captain. Course laid in. Yes, sir. Ensign Kiska Lomar, personal log. Stardate 55316.7. What an interesting turn of events this has been. Not too long ago, we were cataloging gaseous anomalies in a backwater sector of Federation space. Now it looks like we're gearing up for another fight with the Cardassians. Our assignment has been playing out like a good mystery holonovel. I was surprised to discover that the destruction of Vesuvi was not a natural event. One thing's certain. With all the action we've been seeing, I don't think we'll be getting any holodeck time for a while. Incoming message from Starbase 12. On screen.
Captain, other ships in the fleet were able to tap into one of the Cardassian communication arrays, which will allow us to monitor their transmissions. Long-range scouts have detected Cardassian activity in the vicinity of the Riha system. It is up to you to investigate the area and help uncover any Cardassian bases and fleets. Starfleet Intelligence hopes you will locate the Cardassian shipyards that are producing their supply of fresh ships. Destroy any other outposts you find. If possible, follow any Cardassian ships to help discover these bases. Once you are finished, return to Starbase 12 for a new assignment. Good luck. Liu out.
Your orders, Captain?
Yes, sir. Docking sequence initiated.
Bringing her in again, eh?
Captain?
Your orders, Captain. Course laid in. Yes, sir.
Captain, I have multiple contacts on sensors. 2 Cardassian warships engaged with Draxon's ship, the
Your
Rancoon,
orders, Captain?
and another bird of
Red
prey.
alert.
I'm also picking up a convoy of Cardassian freighters making a run for it.
Mr.
Yes,
Diaz,
Captain?
can you
Captain?
scan those freighters and see what they're carrying?
They're heavily shielded. If we can boost power... I'm sorry, Captain, they've gone to warp.
Sir, multiple Cardassian ships warping
Yes,
in.
Captain?
They're targeting us and the Klingons. Moving into attack range. Your orders, sir?
Target's hull has been breached, Captain.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes. Yes, sir. Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Captain, we have collapsed their bottom shield.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Target hull integrity at 50%.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
Target hull integrity at 20%. Their bottom shield is
Moving
draining,
into
sir.
attack range. Falling back for an attack run.
We are being hailed. On screen.
Moving into attack
My
range.
thanks, Captain. These Cardassians were no match for us, but they distracted us from seizing the freighters.
My apologies, Captain Draxon. We weren't able to get any useful readings from the freighters before they left the system.
It was a glorious battle nonetheless. Perhaps we will meet again. Qapla'!
Mr. Diaz, can you get a fix on where those freighters went?
Yes, Commander. There is a faint warp
Your
trail.
orders, sir.
It leads to the Sebelrai system.
Course laid in. Aye, aye.
Sir, I'm picking up a Cardassian outpost along with some Cardassian warships.
Captain, the freighters we're following just warped out. They've masked their warp signatures. I'm unable to track them this time.
I'm also detecting another group of Cardassian freighters making a run for it.
If we move closer, we can get a better scan this time.
No need, Commander. These freighters aren't blocking our scans. They're empty.
Captain, they've gone to warp.
Their course projects deeper into Cardassian-held territory, sir. Towards the Nepenthe system.
Thank you, Ensign. We can track those freighters down later. The outpost is our immediate target.
Sir, the outpost has detected us and is locking weapons. Captain?
Their hull is severely damaged,
Your orders,
sir.
Captain.
Captain? Initiating scan. I'm not reading anything new,
Your orders, Captain? Engaging to destroy, Captain.
Your orders, sir.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes. Your orders, Captain?
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Target hull integrity at 75%.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
Sir, they have hull breaches on multiple decks.
Moving into attack range.
Captain?
Yes, sir?
Yes, sir?
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
Target hull integrity at 75%.
Moving into attack range.
Captain, their shield system has been disabled.
Moving into attack range.
Captain?
Your orders, sir? Sweeping through phaser arcs. Lining up rear torpedo tubes. Moving into attack range.
Captain? 'Captain? 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 ' have nothing to add.
Lining up
Captain?
forward torpedo tube.
I have nothing to add, Captain.
Your orders, Captain. I have nothing to add, Captain.
Yes, sir. I have nothing to add, Captain.
Yes, sir? I'm sorry, Captain, but I
Your
don't have any
orders, Captain.
suggestions at this time.
Cardassians went to great lengths to hide those freighters' cargoes. What are they up to?
Your orders, sir? Falling back for an attack run. Moving into attack range.
Your orders, Captain?
Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
Captain.
Yes, Captain? Sweeping through phaser arcs. Lining up rear torpedo tubes. Falling back for an attack run. Sweeping through phaser arcs. Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Target hull integrity at 75%.
Falling back for an attack run.
Captain?
Sweeping through phaser arcs. Your orders, Captain? Yes, Captain? Falling back for an attack run. Sweeping through phaser arcs. Captain?
Target hull integrity at 50%.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes. Falling back for an attack run. Moving into attack range. Lining up rear torpedo tubes. Disengaging. Aye, aye. Sir, the Cardassian outpost has been destroyed.
Sir.
Incoming transmission on a Klingon frequency.
Your orders,
sir.
Captain?
It's coded. Unscrambling.
Yes, Captain.
It's Captain Corbus.
Initiating scan.
Audio only.
Hail, Sovereign.
Yes, sir?
I am on my way to fulfill my debt to you. I have some important information for the Federation that you must hear firsthand.
Not reading
Rendezvous
anything
with
new,
my
sir.
ship at the coordinates I am transmitting to you. And Captain, don't keep me waiting.
Coordinates received. They're in an isolated area of the quadrant, Captain. The Belarus system.
Well, Captain, what should
Your
we do
orders,
first?
Captain.
See what Corbus wants, or go investigate the Nepenthe system?
Course laid in.
Yes, Captain? Loading quantum torpedoes, sir.
Yes, Captain? Aye, Captain. We are being hailed. On screen.
Greetings, Captain. I have come to pay my debt to you. My standing orders prohibit my telling you of the ship I found. I borrowed this vessel, the Mavjap, from a friend of my house to hide this meeting from the High Council. The information I give you must be kept secret, so I can only give it to you aboard your ship. The Mavjap is operating with a skeleton crew. I will require one of your officers to replace me here while I am aboard the Sovereign. I would recommend Lieutenant Savali, Captain. He has knowledge of Klingon technology.
I agree. Felix, transport to the Mav Jop. And try not to eat the gach.
Yes, Commander.
Corbus, our officer should arrive momentarily.
Thank you, Captain. I will make certain he receives a proper welcome. Corbus out.
What do you suppose he meant by a proper welcome?
I don't know, but I'm glad I wasn't sent over.
Felix is beamed aboard the Mav Jop, Captain.
I wonder what kind of welcome he's receiving.
What is going on over there? Felix should have reported by now.
I do not think we have to worry. Corbus's mannerisms do not make me suspect foul play.
Yes, and Klingons are generally not good at bluffing. We would have noticed something from his lousy acting.
We are being hailed. On screen.
Savali here, sir. I'm on board the Mavjap. Captain Corbus is beaming over.
Corbus is aboard, sir.
Are you getting settled in over there, Felix?
Yes, Captain. The crew here has given me a warm welcome. One has challenged me to Bat'leth combat. Another, a female, has begun courting me for marriage.
Don't get too comfortable.
Aye, Commander. Savali out.
Greetings, Captain. It is as a fellow warrior that I come to you. The Klingon High Council has ordered me not to divulge this information, but you came to my aid in the Belarus system. A warrior's debt cannot be ignored. If the High Council hears of my treachery, I will be stripped of rank and my family will be driven from Kronos. I am inputting into your library computer what we have on the ship we encountered in the Belarus system. With this, we will track one of these ships down and burn it from the skies. Let us start the hunt, Captain. Battle calls! Captain, I have looked at the Klingon analysis. The warp signatures of this ship do not give us much to go on.
Your orders, Captain. Course laid in. Aye, Captain.
Captain?
Your orders, Captain.
Your orders, Captain. We should probably conduct a scan of the area and see if we can detect any residual traces. Initiating scan. Sensors are detecting several warp trails leading to Voltaire 1. I'm also picking up strange energy readings coming from that area.
Course laid in. Yes, Captain.
Captain, I'm picking up 2 Cardassian ships. I've isolated the source of those strange readings. It's coming from this ship. Configuration unknown.
Captain Corbus, is this the ship you detected?
No, Commander. There are similarities, but this is not what we encountered.
Then what is it?
It is different. Does it matter? It will burn as brightly against the black of space.
Intriguing. While I cannot get accurate readings at this range, the vessel appears to be quite advanced in its construction and use of technology.
Whose technology?
I cannot yet determine that, Commander. Perhaps we should ask them.
Ask them, Captain? I suggest we destroy them! They're powering weapons and moving on an approach vector!
We are being hailed by the lead Cardassian ship. On screen.
This is Gul Oben of the Cardassian fleet. You have invaded our territory for the last time. You will die gasping for air in the darkness of space.
Captain, I'm detecting signs that the alien ship is powering up its warp engines.
This is an invaluable chance for us to learn more about this strange ship. We should scan it before it escapes to warp.
What?
Your orders, sir. Intercept course plotted.
Yes, Captain? Initiating scan. The alien vessel seems to be a combination of Cardassian and some alien technology.
What is it?
I'm getting readings on its engines.
An unusual configuration. The warp coils emit a higher EM frequency than
the
Cardassian.
shield has failed, Captain.
Engaging to destroy, Captain.
Captain, the ship is escaping at warp.
Very interesting. It appears the vessel possesses technology
we are draining
to
their
mask
top
its
shield.
warp signature. Captain, I will need some time to take readings and analyze the data.
Quickly, if you please, Commander. We're not in a very good situation here.
I take your point.
These Cardassians have a taste for battle.
Sir, we are picking up new contacts. Looks like 2 Cardassian Galores have just come out of warp.
These are not favorable odds
Sweeping
for us.
through phaser arcs. Mavjak could run interference for us while we take care of the Keldans.
That's not a bad idea. Ensign, hail them off job. We'll have them distract the Galores. That may buy us enough time to take care of the Keldans.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
On screen.
Lieutenant Zavala here. What can I do for you, Captain?
The raft shield has failed, Captain.
We need you to distract the Galores for us. Can you do that?
I understand, Commander. Zavala out.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes. 1.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Moving into attack range. Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Target hull integrity at 75%.
Sweeping through phaser arcs. Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
Target hull integrity at 20%. Sir, they have hull breaches on multiple decks.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
hull is severely damaged, sir.
Sweeping through phaser arcs. Moving into attack range.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
Their left shield is draining, Captain.
Moving into attack range.
Yes, sir?
Yes?
Captain, our attacks are draining their right shield. Their left shield has collapsed, sir.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Shields are at 75%.
Target hull integrity at 75%.
Falling back for an attack run. Yes? Disengaging. Aye.
Captain, my analysis of the vessel's warp signature
Main power
is
is
complete.
at 50%.
This ship seems a radical departure from standard Cardassian design. I speculate they are borrowing technology from an unknown source. I am adding my findings to your
Main
ship's
power is at
database for further
50%.
reference.
Sir, Lieutenant Savali is signaling from the Mav Jop. On screen.
That was some battle, sir. But I'm looking forward to sitting in my familiar seat at Tactical. I'm returning to the Sovereign.
Commander, I'm receiving the sensor records from the Mop Jop.
Anything we can use?
Some interesting readings here. The hull of that ship was comprised of a silicon-duranium base. A very unlikely combination.
Can we track it?
Not by conventional methods, Commander. The wake of subspace distortion it leaves behind makes it nearly impossible to follow.
Captain, Lieutenant Savali has beamed back aboard. Transporter standing by to return Captain Corbus to his own ship.
It has been a glorious battle, Captain. I leave you now to rejoin my fleet and regale them with our story.
Captain Corbus is transported to the Mav Jop, sir.
Captain, we should go to Nepenthe system and continue our investigation. Yes, Captain? Cancel red alert.
Yes, sir? Course laid in. Aye, Captain.
I have accessed Federation records on this area. According to a survey conducted by the USS Hawking, the region contains an extremely dense asteroid field, riddled with raw dilithium deposits that emit fluctuating radiation pulses.
Sir, I have the freighters we're following near the planet. The ambient radiation from the asteroid field seems to be masking our energy signatures. It doesn't look like they can see us.
Captain, I'm picking up multiple Cardassian warships entering the outer edge of the system. We won't stay undetected for long.
It's a
Captain?
safe bet they're coming to rendezvous with those freighters. They'll be on top of us any moment now.
If we seek cover in that asteroid field, we should be able to
Captain?
take full advantage of its masking effect. At least long enough to figure out what the Cardassians are up to.
Good idea. Ensign, plot a course to navigate the asteroid field.
Aye, Commander. Yes, sir.
Sir, the Cardassians just warped in. They are actively scanning the area.
I recommend we cut power to weapons, shields, and engines to avoid detection.
We'll be defenseless.
We won't
Your
stay
orders,
that
sir?
long. If we're detected, it'll guarantee a fight, and we'll lose our chance to see
Yes,
what
Captain?
happens.
We're in the safety zone. The radiation is masking our power signatures. It's working, Captain. They haven't noticed us at the lower power levels.
Your orders, sir.
What is that? Miguel, how about a scan?
I'd love to, but there's a good chance it would give away our position.
I'm picking up an encoded transmission on a Cardassian frequency. Intercepting. On screen.
As you requested, Honorable Ambassador. What are the concerns you mentioned in your transmission?
Kiss talk. Sesnag.
The Universal Translator is having difficulty with the language. One moment.
That's strange. Ensign, look at the signal packet.
But we must close this channel at once.
Galsec to all ships. Attack the Federation spies. Send them home as ashes.
Cardassian Galores moving on an intercept
Your orders,
course.
sir? Red alert, shields up.
Captain,
Your orders, Captain?
The Keswick ship has gone to warp.
Engaging
Mr.
to
Diaz,
destroy.
can you
Sir?
track them?
Sir, Matan's ship has also gone to warp.
I'm sorry, Commander.
Your orders, sir?
I'm having trouble reading their warp signature.
Captain, I may be able to provide additional information if given more time to analyze the trail.
I think I can hold them off for a little while, Commander.
Captain, the freighters have warped out.
Sir, we are draining their top shield. Target hull integrity at 75%.
Falling back for
Captain,
an attack run.
Their shield system has
Captain?
been disabled.
Sir, I have gathered all the information I could from their warp trail. It appears to be very similar to the trail we just encountered while scanning the alien vessel's warp signature. It also shares striking similarities with the strange probe
Lining up
encountered
forward
in
torpedo
the Vesuvi
tube.
dust cloud. I have also concluded a subspace scan using the main deflector's enhanced gravimetric distortion package. Starfleet should be able to plot a search pattern and extrapolate the unknown ship's destination using the areas of distorted subspace revealed by the scan. I am relaying the data to Starfleet now.
Lining up forward torpedo
Sir,
tubes.
we are draining
Captain,
their top shield.
Multiple Cardassian ships are warping in. I don't think we can win this one.
Looks like we've done all we can here.
Captain, we should return to Starbase 12.
Course, Captain?
Their bottom shield is draining, sir.
Your orders, sir. Course laid in.
Your orders, sir? Falling back for an attack
Target
run.
hull integrity at 50%.
Yes, sir. Moving into attack range.
Target hull integrity at 20%.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Our ventral shields are draining, sir.
Moving into attack range.
Sir, they have hull breaches on multiple decks.
Moving
Sir,
into
they
attack.
are draining our dorsal shield.
Their bottom shield is draining, sir.
Your order, sir. Lining up rear torpedo tubes. Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Target's hull has been breached.
Falling back for an attack run. Switching to photon torpedoes, Captain. Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Sir, we are
Auxiliary
draining the
power
top
is
shield.
at 50%.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Target hull integrity at 50%. Target
Falling
hull
back for an
integrity at
attack run.
20%.
Main power is at 50%.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Sir, they
Their
are
bottom
draining
shield
our
is draining,
dorsal
sir.
shield.
Lining
We
up
have
rear
collapsed their
torpedo
bottom
tubes.
shields.
Sweeping through phaser arcs. Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Sir, we are draining their top shield.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes. Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Target hull integrity at 75%. Target hull integrity
Falling
at
back for an
50%.
attack run. Sweeping through phaser arcs.
The bottom shield is draining, sir. Captain,
Lining up
we have
forward
collapsed their
torpedo
bottom
tubes.
shield. Target hull integrity at 75%.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Target hull integrity at 50%.
Moving into attack range.
Target hull integrity at 20%.
Captain, auxiliary power is beginning to fluctuate.
The hull is severely
I'll have to
damaged,
reduce power
sir.
to secondary systems to compensate.
Sweeping through phaser arcs. Your orders, Captain? Your orders, Captain? Switching to
Auxiliary
photon
power
Your
torpedo.
orders, Captain? Cancel red alert.
Your orders, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, incoming transmission from Starbase 12.
On screen, Ensign.
Captain, I'm pleased you were able to identify the aliens with whom the Cardassians are allied. We know nothing about this race, except that they are named the Kessok. Based on the information you gathered and other intelligence, we believe we have located a Cardassian shipyard in the Chambana system, being used by the Kessok. This is deep in Cardassian-held territory, and we are taking a significant risk here. However, I believe it is imperative the shipyard be destroyed. You will not be alone. The Enterprise will join you in this attack. Good hunting, Captain. Liu out.
Sir, the Enterprise has just warped in.
Message
Your orders,
coming in from the
Captain?
Enterprise. It's Captain Picard.
Hello, Captain. I was pleased to learn that you were given the Sovereign. From all I've heard, you earned her. I see you have Commander Data on board. I hope you're enjoying your assignment on the Sovereign, Data.
Very much so, Captain. Her crew is disciplined and well-trained, and her captain is extremely competent.
High praise indeed, Captain. I hope you aren't trying to steal my officers from me. We should get underway, Captain. Admiral Liu has cleared us to proceed directly to Chambana 1. I'll follow you in. Picard out.
Your orders, sir? Red alert, shields up.
Your orders, Captain? I'm in a clue-free zone
Your
over
orders,
here,
Captain.
Captain?
Yes, sir. Hailing frequencies open.
Your orders, sir?
No response.
Main power is
Captain?
at 50%.
Course laid in. Yes, sir.
Sensors are picking up a shipyard with a Cardassian defense force. I'm also detecting several...
Several what?
The same kind of ship we just saw in the Belarus system.
I'd have to agree with Commander Data's previous assessment. Those ships must be hybrids of Kessok and Cardassian design.
The hybrid ships are offline. They do not pose a threat.
Incoming message from Captain Picard. On screen.
Enterprise to Sovereign. We'll hold off the escorts as long as possible. You go after the main target.
Your orders, sir? Yes, Captain. Engaging to destroy, Captain.
Sir, we're too close.
Your
we should
orders,
keep our
Captain.
distance to avoid the shipyard's disruptors.
Initiating scan. Interesting, Captain. I'm reading complex structures
Moving
of
into
silicate
attack
matter,
range.
but I'm not detecting any life signs. The ship is powered down, so I can't tell much about its energy signature or tactical systems. Captain, initiating scan.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
The shipyard is heavily armed with multiple phaser banks and System 5 disruptors. I suggest we keep our distance, sir.
Yes, Captain. Lining up forward torpedo tubes. Lining up rear torpedo tubes. Lining up forward torpedo tubes. Lining up forward torpedo tubes. Lining up rear torpedo tubes. Lining up forward torpedo tubes. Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
Main power is fluctuating, Captain. We'll have to reduce power to some systems.
Your order, sir? Yes, sir. Moving into attack range.
Main power is offline.
Lining up rear torpedo tubes. Moving into attack range. Sweeping through phaser arcs. Yes, sir. Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Target hull integrity at 75%. Their sensor system has been disabled.
Lining up forward torpedo tubes. Sweeping through phaser arcs. Lining up forward torpedo tubes.
Aye, Captain.
Yes, sir.
Aye,
Target
Captain.
hull integrity at 50%.
Moving into attack range. Falling back for an attack run. Moving into attack range. Sweeping through phaser arcs. Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
Target hull integrity at 25%.
Moving into attack range.
Target hull integrity at 20%.
Sweeping through phaser arcs.
Target's hull has been breached, Captain.
Moving into attack range. Lining up rear torpedo tubes.
Sir, they have hull breaches on multiple decks.
Moving into attack range.
Their hull is severely damaged, sir.
sweeping through phaser arcs. The shipyard has been destroyed.
Captain, I'm detecting energy spikes coming from the hybrid ships. It looks like some sort of self-destruct sequence. Sir, the hybrids have been destroyed.
Can you scan the debris? Maybe we can salvage some of their technology.
I'm sorry, Commander. Those explosions completely disintegrated the ships.
Sir, the Enterprise is hailing us.
On screen, Ensign.
Congratulations, Captain. Your ship fights well. The Enterprise is assigned elsewhere, so we'll be off. It was a pleasure to work with you again. Until next time, Enterprise out.
Incoming subspace message from Starfleet.
On screen.
Aye, Commander.
Once again, you have done an invaluable service for the Federation, Captain. The damage you inflicted on the Cardassian Kessok war machine should slow them down long enough for us to bring more ships into the area. Your bravery in the face of overwhelming odds will be remembered. Return to Starbase 12. When the Sovereign is finally scheduled for R&R, I'll reserve all of the Starbase's holodecks for your crew.
Yes, Captain?
Liu out.
Course laid in. Aye, aye.